Every town. What is up, everybody? How we doing today? How's everybody doing? Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about fat loss. More specifically, I'm going to go a little bit deeper into calories and what it means to be in a calorie deficit. Okay? Just so you guys know, my name is Sam. You can call me Coach Sam, Samuel, whatever you want to call me. I'm a fitness coach, and about 9 years ago? No, not nine. It's a little longer than that. About 12 years ago. About 12 years ago, I lost 100 pounds in 6 months, and I've been able to keep it off just by making fitness my life. And I am here because I just want to help you guys lose body fat. I want to help you guys reach your goal. So, if you want to lose some weight, if you want to build some muscle, and you want it to be simple, then you are in the right place because that is my goal to help you do that good stuff. Okay? So, like I said, we're going to talk about some calories. So, first, let's talk about what is a calorie. So, a calorie is a unit of energy. So, let's look at it like a car. The same way we put gasoline in a car and a car uses gasoline to run, the same way our cellular phones use the electricity to run, the same way our bodies use calories in order to operate and run. So yeah, breathing, you walking, you using your muscles and using your limbs, that requires calories. Okay? So that's what calories are. Calories are energy. So when we eat food, that's us eating calories. Like I just ate some cherries. I just ate calories. You eat some chicken. You eat calories. Now, what is fat loss? Right? Because I know you've all heard to lose fat, you have to be in a calorie deficit. So let me break it down for you. So my body needs a specific amount of calories. Right? My body burns a specific amount of calories every day in order to keep me alive and to keep me functioning. Now, if I want to lose body fat, then I need to eat less calories than my body burns. So if I eat less calories than my body burns, then my body is going to take the calories that it needs from my body fat. And that's how you lose weight. Now, you gain weight when you eat more calories than your body needs. Then your body will take the extra calories that you eat and store it as fat. So if we want to lose fat, we need to eat less calories than we burn. That's the only way fat loss happens. Now, I want to get really specific with specifically how many calories we need to eat. So let's take me for example. Let's say I want to lose weight. All right, let's say I want to lose weight. The first thing I need to do is figure out how many calories I burn every day. So how do I figure out how many calories I burn every day? I literally go online and I type in calorie calculator. I type in calorie calculator. I go to any calorie calculator. They're all going to be somewhat accurate. I'm going to put in my age, and I'm literally doing this right now just so you guys know. I put in my gender, I put in my height, I put in how much I weigh right now, I put in how active I am. Like it's going to ask you for your activity level. Are you lightly active? Are you sedentary? Are you moderately active? Or are you very active? I put moderate. So it tells me I burn 2,700 calories every day. That's my maintenance calories. That means if I eat that, if I eat my maintenance calories, that means I'm not going to lose weight and I'm not going to gain weight. So the first thing I do when I want to lose weight is I write down what my maintenance is. So my maintenance is 2,700 calories. So once you figure out what your maintenance is, now you know if you eat that amount of calories, you are not going to gain weight, you're not going to lose weight. You're going to stay the same. Now, if we want to lose weight, we need to eat less calories than this. But how much less calories than this do we need to eat? So this is the rule. every 7 days is a week, right? So if we want to lose 1 pound of fat in a 7 day period, we need to eat 500 calories less than our maintenance every day for 7 days straight. This is why we shouldn't do cheat days. If we want to lose 2 pounds a week, we need to. So, what is 1 pound times two? Right? That's 2 pounds. So, we take 500 calories, multiply by two. We need to eat 1,000 calories less than our maintenance every day to lose 2 pounds. If we want to lose 3 pounds, we take 500, multiply it by three. So we need to eat 1,500 calories less than our maintenance to lose 3 pounds a week. If we wanted to lose 4 pounds a week, how many calories under your maintenance do you need to eat every day for 7 days? If you want to lose 4 pounds in 7 days, how many calories under your maintenance do you need to eat for 7 days straight? This is a quiz, so put your answer in the comment section. Thank you, Ahmed. I appreciate it. Come on, put in the comment section. If you want to lose 4 pounds of body fat in 7 days, how many calories under your maintenance do you need to eat? Yes, Brittany. Perfect. Yes, Brittany, you got it. 2,000. That, yes, Matthew, correct. Yes, exactly. Exactly. RT and Zule, Leonardo, exactly. If you wanted to lose 5 pounds of body fat in a week, how many calories under your maintenance do you need to eat? If you wanted to lose 5 pounds in 7 days, how many calories under your maintenance do you need to eat every day for 7 days? Yes, Leonardo, exactly. 2,500 equals 5 pounds. Now, I just want to be clear, guys. We just want to be clear. Let's keep the comments respectful so no one gets blocked. Now, let's use me again. Right now, my maintenance calories is 2,700. So let's say I wanted to lose 4 pounds in a week, right? We know that in order to lose 4 pounds in 7 days, we need to eat 2,000 calories under our maintenance. So let's do some math here. If my maintenance calories is 2,700, and for me to lose 4 pounds of fat in 7 days, that means I have to eat 2,000 calories less than that. That means I can only eat 700 calories a day. Correct? That's correct, right? So if my maintenance is 2,700 calories a day and I want to lose 4 pounds a week, that means I can only eat 700 calories a day. That seems very low, right? Now, you could do that and you'll lose 4 pounds a week. You could do that. Do I recommend it? No. So, what can we do to still lose 4 pounds a week, but make it a little bit more enjoyable? Like, what can we do to make this a little bit better? All right? What can we do? Let me tell you what I would do if I wanted to lose 4 pounds of body fat a week and not only eat 700 calories a day. So, the first thing I would do is I would increase my maintenance calories by 1,000. How do I increase my maintenance calories by 1,000? I do 1,000 calories worth of cardio. So I know on average, if I do some moderately active cardio, like if I do some walking on the incline treadmill or use the Stairmaster at a nice steady pace, if I do an hour in the morning and an hour at night, I know I'm going to burn at least 1,000 calories. So that's what I would do. So I do 2 hours of cardio, 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour at night. Now my maintenance calories bumps up to 3,700 calories. And if I want to lose 4 pounds a week, what is 3,700 minus 2,000? That is 1,700 calories a day. Now I can still lose 4 pounds a week, but now I can eat 1,700 calories a day. Why is this important? Let's like the most important benefit that I'm looking for personally that I would get from this is now I can make sure that I get in my 220 grams of protein. Now, I don't want to confuse you guys. Talking about protein as well too, but that's the reason why I would add in this cardio so I can eat more calories and still be losing 4 pounds a week. I hope this makes sense. So that's pretty much how calories work, and that's how we can manipulate our program in order to lose weight quickly and make it a little bit more enjoyable. All right. Makes sense, right? So instead of eating just 700 calories a day, we do some cardio, do 1,000 calories worth of cardio, and then bang, now we can eat 1,700 calories a day, get our protein in, and now we know we can be losing 4 pounds a week and getting in enough protein, make sure we lift weights. Now we can keep our muscle. Now, let's go back to the experiment. Let's say now I'm doing 2 hours of cardio every day. I'm eating enough protein, I'm hitting my calories right, and I'm losing 4 pounds a week. If I don't work out, I'm gonna lose muscle. Like there's no way I'm not gonna lose muscle if I don't work out. Now, on top of this, I highly recommend you lift weights 3 times a week. Now, at the very least, that's going to allow me to maintain my muscle or slow down how much muscle I'm losing. In an ideal world, I wouldn't lose any. And if you're a beginner, then you won't lose muscle. You'll be able to build some even if you're losing weight fast. What else can we do besides eating enough protein and lifting weights to make sure we keep as much muscle as possible as I'm losing 4 pounds a week? There are two things that come to me top of mind. The most important one, let's see. So what can I do? What are two things I can do besides eating enough protein and lifting weights to help me build muscle while I'm losing body fat? Let's see if somebody gets it. Let's see if somebody gets it. No, not cardio. Yes, creatine. Exactly. Yeah. So number one is actually sleep. Sleep 8 hours a night. That is more important. Number two would be taking creatine. So in order of importance, I eat enough protein, I lift weights, I sleep 8 hours a night, and I start taking creatine, like 5 to 10 grams a day. Wow, I'm eating 1,700 calories a day. I'm doing my 2 hours of cardio a day. I'm lifting weights 3 days a week. That is a solid plan for me to lose weight very quickly and still maintain my muscle as I'm dropping all this body fat. So now we have the calorie target that we want to shoot for. We know that I'm trying to eat 1,700 calories a day. Now, when I know how many calories I want to eat a day, the first thing I do is I make a meal plan. Now, I make a meal plan that is going to be 1,700 calories a day, 220 grams of protein a day. So, and I do this before I even start the program. Like I make the plan. So now I know what I'm going to eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Like I have the plan. I know what I'm going to eat. Then, you know what I do? I pull out a calorie tracker. I literally plug in my meal plan foods into my FitnessPal. So my FitnessPal that tracks calories. So I plug in my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, and my snacks. And then I just make sure that I stick to that meal plan. Now, because I use my FitnessPal to keep track of my calories, if I do decide that I want to make a change, then I just go into my FitnessPal and then I just make a substitution. But because I'm tracking my calories, I'm making sure that I'm not eating over 1,700 calories a day, and I'm making sure that I'm getting in at least 220 grams of protein. So that holds me accountable, and that helps me keep on track of my diet to make sure that I'm eating the correct amount of calories and the correct amount of protein. And if I do that, I'm able to lose the fat and keep the muscle. So that is like my process. Okay. So that's my process, and that's how the calories work. Now let's see, what else do we have? Now I'm going to kind of talk about diet breaks. Let's say we have me and I'm losing 4 pounds a week, and I do this for 3 months. So I lose 4 pounds a week. Now, what is that? That's 16 pounds a month. I do that for 3 months. So what does that translate to? That's 48 pounds that I lost. So I lost 48 pounds in 3 months. Now I'm exhausted. I don't feel like dieting no more. Like, like I'm good. I don't feel like doing no cardio anymore. I need a break. So we take a diet break or a fat loss break. What is that? That is when we eat at calorie maintenance. And the goal is just to maintain our weight. So what do? For the 2 weeks, and I put this in my calendar, for 2 weeks, I say no more cardio. I'm going to calculate what my new maintenance is. So let's say my maintenance now is 2,500 calories. I'm going to eat 2,500 calories every single day. And if I can stick to that number, 2,500 calories every day for 2 weeks, I'm not going to gain any body fat. And guess what? That's going to be an amazing break for me. My body's going to get a nice rest. My mind is going to get a nice rest. I'm going to feel stronger when I do my workouts. I'm going to feel amazing. And then after 2 weeks, and if I'm really fatigued, then I might even extend it, make the diet break 4 weeks. After that diet break, what do? If I still have more weight than I want to lose, I go back into a calorie deficit. So I would drop my calories back down to 1,700. And if I want to continue to lose 4 pounds a week, I would include the 2 hours of cardio again. So that would be my process. I go into a calorie deficit, and the second I feel like I need a break, I will put into my calendar, take a 2 week break or a 4 week break. And then after that break, I get right back into the deficit. Now, it's very important that you eat at your new calorie maintenance and you don't eat above that. So you have to be accurate with your meal plan, or else you'll start putting on body fat. And that's not what we want. Yeah. Now, that is the end of the lesson on calories. Now I'm going to get into some Q&A. So let's get to it. Yes, Des, losing 4 pounds a week is possible. I literally just walked through the entire thing. If you go on YouTube, you'll be able to rewatch it. Okay, so let's get into some questions. Do you think it's possible to lose 60 pounds by May? So May is about 6 months away. That means you want to lose 60 pounds in 6 months. That means you want to lose 10 pounds a month. Yes, you can. So to lose 10 pounds a month, that means we need to lose 2.5 pounds a week. Now, how many calories under your maintenance do you need to eat every day in order to lose 2.5 pounds a week? Let's see if you guys can get it. So let me give you the rules. In order to lose 1 pound of body fat a week, you need to eat 500 calories less than your maintenance. In order to lose 2 pounds of body fat a week, you need to eat 1,000 calories less than your maintenance. So how many calories a day under your maintenance do you need to eat in order to lose 2.5 pounds a week? You should adjust your maintenance every 10 to 20 pounds or so. You should readjust your maintenance. No, not 800. So to lose 2.5 pounds a week, let's do the math. So to lose 1 pound of body fat a week, you need to eat 500 calories less than your maintenance. To lose 2 pounds of body fat a week, you need to eat 1,000 calories less than your maintenance. Now, that half a pound can be tricky. Now, if we know to lose 1 pound of body fat a week, we need to eat 500 calories. What is half of 500? 250. So if we want to lose 2.5 pounds of body fat, we need to eat 1,250 calories under maintenance every day. And if we can do that for 7 days in a row, we will have lost 2.5 pounds in that 7-day period. So in order to lose 60 pounds over the next 6 months, the first thing we need to do is calculate our maintenance calories, and then we need to subtract 1,250 calories from that maintenance. And we need to do that 7 days a week, every single day for the next 6 months. Now, as a fitness coach, this is what I do for my clients. Like, I'll calculate your maintenance, calculate the amount of calories you need to eat, and give you a meal plan where everything is just like fit together for you. So you just have to follow the meal plan every day. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Just follow the meal plan. And sometimes to make it a little bit easier, what I'll do is I'll include some cardio. This way you can still be losing 2.5 pounds a week without your calories having to be too low. So the cardio will give us a little bit of wiggle room. Is 3 pounds the most that's practical? It depends, right? So if somebody is 300 pounds, then they can lose 4 or 5 pounds a week. If somebody is 200 pounds, then losing 2 to 3 pounds a week is practical. It's going to be, that's work, but it is practical. If somebody weighs 120 pounds, then no, losing 3 pounds a week is not practical for that person. They should be trying to lose at the most, if they have some body fat they want to get rid of, about a pound a week. So it depends on how big you are. Okay. Now look, when I lost 100 pounds in 6 months, I was losing about 5 pounds a week. So I created a huge calorie deficit for myself. Now remember this, when we are trying to lose body fat, we are eating less calories, forcing our body. And you know what's funny? You're not really eating less calories. And let me explain what I mean by that. When I was losing 100 pounds in 6 months, I wasn't eating my calories this way, but my body was feeding on the calories that I had stored on it. Now, when I say the calories that were stored on my body, what am I talking about? When I say my body was eating the calories that were stored on my body, what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? When I say I wasn't eating, right? I was only eating 800 calories, which was like, it's nothing. I wasn't eating a lot of calories this way, but my body was still eating a lot of calories. My body was eating the calories that were stored on my body. What do I mean? What do I mean? Let's see if anybody can get it. Let's see if anybody gets it. Sid, oh, good job. You got the answer right. I didn't even see that before. So when I say that my body was eating the calories that were stored on my body, I'm talking about body fat. So when you eat too much food, when you eat more food than your body needs, your body takes that extra food and it stores it as fat on your body. So when you don't eat, when you intentionally put yourself into a calorie deficit, now your body is forced to eat the body fat that you have stored on it. So that's what I mean by that. So your body is still eating, it's just eating the body fat instead of the food that you eat. This is why when we're trying to lose fat, this sounds bad, but the less we eat and the more we can stick to our meal plan, the better. Because I don't want to give my body calories this way. I want my body to be forced to burn the calories that is stored here. So if you have a big stomach, that's just stored body fat that needs to get burned by your body. And you force your body to eat. Your body eats your fat. You force it to when you control your appetite and you stick to your meal plan and you keep the calories that you're eating low. All right, does this make sense? All right, hope this makes sense, guys. Now, Kim, this is live. This is 100% live, Kim. Now, for anyone that needs, if you want me to calculate your calories for you, and then you want me to just make the meal plan for you, if you want me to give you a specific amount of cardio that you should do for your body, if you want me to give you a workout plan for you, right? I can do all of this for you as a fitness coach. So if you want me to just do all this stuff for you, if you comment the word coach in the comment section, I will reach out to you in regards to my fitness coaching program. Right? I will try to help as many people as I can while I'm live. Hopefully this helps. But if you want real one-on-one coaching, and it's a program, then comment the word coach and I will message you as soon as I get off this live. Okay. I see you, 210 Lisa. Now, somebody asked me this. Oh, actually, Robert, let me go to your question. I'm sorry. I'm going to answer Robert's question first. Let me just scroll up because I do remember you said, Robert asked, doesn't the body go into starvation mode at a certain point? So, Robert, I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but starvation mode is a myth, right? Like, it's a myth. I lost 100 pounds in 6 months. Like, not once did I hit a starvation mode. I think people that say they hit starvation mode, they're just not really being strict with their diet, you know? So, and this is what I mean by that. If you take anybody, right? If you take any human being and you just don't give them anything to eat, like they have 0 calories, they will lose weight. And they will continue to lose weight until like they literally pass away. Like you will lose weight. Now, that's why people who are starving, like truly starving, like they lose weight, right? So starvation mode, not a real thing. Now, most people that say they're at a plateau and they stop losing weight because their metabolism got wrecked, most people, what they do is they might be the kind of person who skips breakfast and then they skip lunch. And then around 4 o'clock, they're starving and then they start snacking. And what we don't realize is that when you snack on little things here and there and things that are processed, you don't remember how many calories you're eating. And here's the crazy thing. Snacks are way more calorie dense, meaning snacks have way more calories and they're not even filling than a full meal does. So I would rather you eat a full meal 3 times a day than you do any snacking. So I'm really big on no snacking because like the sugary stuff, like things like granola and cereal, man, you can eat so much of that stuff and not even feel full. And you will eat too many calories and that will stop you from losing weight. So the whole starvation mode thing is a myth. And if somebody thinks that their body is in starvation mode, every time I look into what their daily habits are and I look at how they're eating and I really like investigate what's going on, it's always what I just said. Like they're not eating solid meals and they get hungry and then they snack or they cheat on the weekend, they binge eat, they drink, things like that. And that's why they get stuck. But the whole, like if you don't eat, you'll lose weight. Everyone does. I'm 160. How many calories do I eat in a day? So if you weigh 160, you need to calculate your maintenance calories. So I can give you an estimate, right? Most women, like you weigh 160. If you wanted to lose, let's say 1.5 pounds to maybe 2 pounds a week, on average, most women that I know that are around 160, if they eat around 1,200 calories a day, they should be losing about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds a week. Now that's just an estimate. If you want an official answer on how many calories you should eat a day in order to lose like 1 or 2 pounds a week, the first thing you need to do is calculate your calorie maintenance. And you just go to Google, you type in calorie calculator, one of the options is going to come up. You just put your information in, and then now you know your calorie maintenance. And for every pound that you want to lose a week, meaning if you want to lose 1 pound a week, you need to eat 500 calories under your maintenance. So if it tells you your maintenance calories is 2,000, you need to eat 500 calories less than that every day, and you'll be losing 1 pound a week. If you want to lose 2 pounds a week, then you just double that number. So you eat 1,000 calories less than your maintenance. So that's how that works. Now, cardio will play a role because when you do cardio every day, like sometimes people here have probably seen my videos where I say do 60 minutes of cardio a day. Why do I say that? Because for every 60 minutes of cardio you do, your body will burn approximately 300 to 600 calories. So the more, like say you're younger and you go hard with your cardio, you could be burning an extra 600 calories a day. So if you eat 1,000 calories under your maintenance and then you add on an hour of cardio, now instead of just losing 2 pounds a week, you're losing 3 pounds a week. So that's why I recommend cardio, because it speeds up the fat loss. But the number one thing to get down is calculate your calories and make sure you're eating the correct amount of calories first, because that's like the most important thing. So I do want to talk about that for a second. You know, one of the things that was the most eye-opening for me when I started to count calories was just how hard it is to burn calories. So let me do a little quiz for you guys. A typical pack. You know what? Let's actually go to Google just to make sure everything is official with what I say. How many calories are in a typical pack of M&Ms, peanut? So I'm on Google, guys, and it says that in a typical bag of peanut M&Ms, it contains 250 calories. All right. Now, next question. How many miles would I have to jog in order to burn 250 calories? Okay. So, this is crazy. In order to burn 250 calories jogging, you would generally need to cover around 2.5 to 3 miles. Isn't that crazy? This means in order to burn off one bag of M&Ms, you have to jog, let's say 3 miles. It's easier to just not eat the M&Ms than it is to eat the M&Ms and think you're just going to burn it off, because to burn off that many calories, you got to jog for 3 miles. This is why I stress getting a meal plan first. Stick to your meal plan first. Because if your meal plan is good and then you do cardio on top of that, that just speeds up the fat loss a little bit. But if your meal plan is terrible, like you're eating cake and ice cream and pizza, it's impossible to burn that off. So let me give you an example. And put in the comment section the last time you ate terribly, like the last time you overate and you ate terribly, what did you eat? Right? I'll give you one of mine, right? The last terrible meal that I remember having was I ate a whole box of cereal and a pint of Ben and Jerry's ice cream. That was like 3,000 calories extra. Now, mind you, I still ate my regular food that day. So I ate an extra 3,000 calories on top of that. So let's see how many miles I would have to jog in order to burn off 3,000 calories. Like I said, because I ate a whole box of cereal with almond milk and I ate a whole pint of Ben and Jerry's ice cream. How many miles would I have to jog in order to burn off 3,000 calories? Okay, so I would have to jog for about 30 miles. That's a marathon. Like, so for me to burn off like one of my terrible days of eating, like to burn off those extra calories, I'd have to run a marathon. That's why, for anyone here that is trying to lose weight, the number one thing for you to prioritize is getting control of your diet. Is getting control of your diet. If you're going out on the weekends and you're going to brunch and you are going out for drinks and you're eating pizza and you're having fast food, even though you feel like it's just one day and you try to eat healthy, it sucks, but that one day or those few mess ups do so much damage. Like, you cannot undo it. You can't reverse it with a little bit of exercise. I remember I would talk to clients when I used to be a personal trainer at a gym, and they would tell me that they ate bad, but in order to burn off those calories, they would walk. I'm like, no, for you to burn off, eating pizza and burgers and fries and alcohol, like, you would have to walk for like a month straight just to burn those calories off. So that's just something to keep in mind. So prioritize getting your diet right. So let me give you guys my little cheat code for how I stick to my diet. I'm going to walk you guys through exactly what I think about when I am ready to lose weight. The first most important thing that you must do when you're trying to lose weight is, and this sounds corny and cheesy, but you have to make it a must. You have to drill it into your brain that this is a must, right? It's not a want. It's not a should do. It's a I must lose weight. I want you to imagine that you must lose weight, or else the unthinkable will happen. Like it must happen. That's number one. It can't be a desire. It has to be a absolute, like I must lose weight. Like it's not an option. I have to do it. That's number one. The reason why this is so important is because when something is a must and it's like an absolute, like I must lose weight, it gets easier to wrap your head around me telling you to do 2 hours of cardio a day, right? If you don't really want to lose weight and you hear me online say do 2 hours of cardio a day, you're gonna laugh at me. But if you're saying I must lose weight because this is gonna save my life, this is gonna make me the man of my dreams, this is gonna make me the woman of my dreams. I don't deserve to look like this no more. I don't deserve to feel like this no more. I'm ashamed of myself. I must lose weight. I'm sick and tired of looking disgusting in the mirror. I'm sick and tired of not being able to fit into my clothes and look the way I want to look. I know that I'm better than this. Like when you think about it, like with that level of intensity, and you hear me say, you can lose 3 pounds a week, which means you can lose 30 pounds over the next 10 weeks, which means you can lose 50 pounds over the next 5 months, and you can get the body of your dreams and you can reach your goal for the first time in your life. And all you got to do is 2 hours of cardio a day and stick to a meal plan. That gets easy. Like that's easy, you know? So that's number one. Like you have to train your mind. Now, one of the things that I like to do in order to train my mind that has helped me out is I listen to a lot of motivational things online. Like I go on YouTube and I type in motivation stuff and I listen to it. Like I listen to little videos on discipline and motivation and hard work and, things like that. Because you are a product of your environment. So I try to listen to things like that for at least an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours a day. And it makes it very easy to stick to the plan when you have somebody yelling in your ear that it's possible and you can do it and work hard. So that's one thing that I like to do. But your mindset is most important. Now, once I have the mindset down, the second thing that I do is, and I calculate my calories and all of that, and then I make my meal plan. So I calculate my calories, how much protein I need, all the nerdy stuff, and then I make my meal plan. So I write down breakfast, then I write down the word lunch under that, then I write down the word dinner under that, then I write down snacks, right? So I might have a snack late at night, and then I might have a snack after breakfast. So I write everything down, and then I write in those slots. So I write down for my breakfast what I'm gonna have. I write down for my lunch what I'm gonna have. I write down for my dinner what I'm gonna have. I write down specifically for my snacks what I'm gonna have. And then I just stick to that. Like you write it down, you make a meal plan, right? The same way, if you want to achieve anything, you have to have a plan. It needs to be written down. It needs to be concrete. Like you write down your plan so you know what you have to do. You know, in the Bible, it says you write the vision and you make it plain so that he who sees it can run. Like you write your meal plan down so you can just see it and you move. You don't have to think about it. There's no temptation. Like I know I have my plan. I am set. I am ready. Okay. That's number one. That's number two, actually. Have the meal plan. Now, you all have probably heard me say this a million times. This is the rule, the simple rule that I follow when I make a meal plan. For each meal, I make sure that every single meal has 5 to 9 ounces of a protein source. That can be chicken, turkey, eggs, fish, etc. And it has a lot of vegetables. That goes on, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All of my meals have a protein source and vegetables. Now, one of those meals will have a little bit of carbs. And I like to have my carbs before I work out, or I'll have my little bit of carbs before I go to bed. Why do I have it before I go to bed? Not for any health reasons. Like the only reason I have carbs right before bed, just a little bit, is because like that's when I crave food. So I'll just have my carbs before I go to sleep. But it's better to have it right before you work out so you have the carbs in your system to give you the fuel for your workouts. That's the responsible thing to do. But sometimes I'll do a little bit of toast before I go to sleep, just because you crave it. So that's how I make my meal plan. And if I want to snack, I will snack on a protein shake, or I will snack on some fruit or something healthy, like maybe a protein bar or healthier. Protein bar is better than a chocolate bar. And I do the snacks in moderation. So that's how I structure my meal plan. So that's how you should structure your meal plan. You do that, you'll lose weight, guaranteed. All right. Please do not hear what I just said and just forget it. If you structure a meal plan for yourself, like I just laid out for you, any and everybody in here could be losing between 2 and 4 pounds a week. That's a promise. So do with that as you will. So we covered number one, your mindset. We covered number two, making the plan, like writing out a plan. Now let's talk about number three. Now, after we create the meal plan, now we must meal prep. What does meal prep mean? This means we prepare our meals in advance. So let me walk you through how I do this. So this means buying the groceries that you need and not buying the groceries that you should not eat. So if I know in my meal plan I'm eating egg whites and veggies for breakfast, chicken breasts and veggies for lunch, chicken breasts and veggies with a little bit of sweet potato for dinner, then guess what I'm going to buy? I'm going to buy egg whites, veggies, chicken breast, sweet potato. I'm only buying what's in my meal plan. I'm not going to buy cereal no more. I'm not going to buy Oreos no more. I'm not going to buy ice cream no more. I'm not buying soda no more. Anything that's not in my meal plan that I got a weakness for, I'm not buying it. That's the first step of meal prepping, right? You buy what you need and you don't buy what you should not eat. That's number one. Number two, we cook the food and we have it prepared. So now when it's time for us to eat, we don't gotta cook nothing. It's easy, it's simple. There is no friction between us and us eating the right stuff. This is so important because I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for 13 years now. And even tonight, if I look into my fridge and there's nothing healthy that's already prepared and I'm starving, I'm going to be a lot more likely to order something unhealthy using Uber Eats or DoorDash. So you meal prep by preparing the food in advance. Now, here's a cheat code that I like to do if I don't feel like cooking. I will keep bags of frozen chicken breasts. You know the grilled Tyson chicken breasts that come pre-cooked? And I'll get frozen veggies that's already cooked. And I'll get some like frozen potatoes or some rice. And all I need to do is put things in the microwave. So I will use that as a backup if I ever, don't feel like cooking. So that's what I like to do. And then that's it. We just follow the plan. So now we know the mindset is there. Losing fat is a priority. Now we have the plan. So I know what I'm going to eat. And now I've prepared everything for myself. So now I know it's already ready. When it's time for me to eat, I just got to throw it in the microwave. And now it's just a matter of sticking. No, and here's number four. So number one, you made fitness a priority. It's important to you. And just so you guys know, anytime like I get on a call with somebody to bring them into the program, if they seem like it's not important to them, they never lose weight. Like if you don't care if you lose weight or not, you're not gonna lose weight. Like I've never seen that not be true. So it must be important to you. And if it's not important to you, you have to make it important to you. Like sometimes you gotta look in the mirror, you gotta grab your rolls, and you gotta get disgusted and angry and fed up and frustrated, all of that good stuff, so that you get mad, so you take action. Like anger and fury are two powerful energizers. How many people here have gone through a breakup or a divorce or have been hurt and used that pain to build something great? Like if that's you, then like use that with fitness. Like think back to things that have hurt you and use that as fuel if you need to. Get angry at yourself if you need to. Anger is fuel, right? Just don't get unhealthy with it mentally, but you know what I mean? That's number one. Number two, we made the meal plan, or we bought the meal plan, or we got it from our coach, whatever. Number three, We meal prep the food, so now it's already ready. And now number four, I stick to my meal plan every single day, even on the weekends. Yes, it is Friday night. Yes, it is Saturday. Yes, it is Sunday. And my family and my friends or my spouse is saying, hey, we should go out and eat this. We should have a party and we should relax. No, no. Because my plan that I'm following is going to lead me to success. If I indulge my feelings and my cravings, that is going to lead me to regress. So we must stick to the plan day in and day out. And that is my mindset when it comes to sticking to a meal plan. And all of my clients that crush it, that is what they do. They are willing to make sacrifices. You know, I had just had a client who told me he's not going to his company's holiday party because, like, and just so you guys know, he lost 20 pounds in 6 weeks. He lost 20 pounds in a month and a half. He said he was not going to his holiday party with the company because right now, like, he's on a roll. And he said, I'm going to have a 6-pack in 3 months. I'm not letting nothing slow me down or deter me. So my clients that are like that are like this militant, they always win. So that is pretty much what I got for you guys. I mean, we've been on here for 46 minutes. If you guys got value from that, if it was good, if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comment section, you know, just so I know that it was resonating with you. I hope that it was helpful. I hope it was helpful. Don't use anger to use it for motivation. Oh, love that. Love it, Big T. Love it, love it. Okay, great, great. And I'm happy that you guys liked it. Yeah. You know, I do want to kind of speak on that a little bit, right? So one of the things that I tell people, like if somebody tells me that they're going through a breakup or, you know, they go through anything that kind of devastated them a little bit, one of the things that I always tell people is during this moment, there are two things you want to do. One, you want to use this raw emotion that you're feeling and you want to direct it in a positive way. And then also you want to make sure that you guard yourself against doing things that are going to wreck your life. So let me give you an example. Let's say I had a daughter, right? And she goes through a terrible breakup. She's 19 years old. Number one, use this raw emotion, go into the gym, get into the best shape of your life, you know, build that company that you wanted to build. That's number one. Number two, you want to avoid doing things that are going to destroy you and cause irreparable damage. So you want to, like, don't just start, you know, taking substances that's going to mess you up and, you know, create an addiction for you. That would be bad. Don't start engaging in activities that'll give you a disease. That would be bad. You can't repair that. So that's what I mean. So hopefully that resonates with somebody. Never eat lunch because my breakfast is full of protein, so I'm never hungry until dinner time. Oh, wow. That's really good. That is the power of eating a breakfast that is very filling. That makes fat loss so much easier. One of my best friends, his name is Mark. He's probably live right now. He does a lot of food ratings he talks about breakfasts, right? So one of the things that he says a lot is if you want to lose fat and you want if you want fat loss to be on easy mode, eat the right breakfast. And that is so true. If you eat a breakfast that is high in protein, high in fiber, and you're not even hungry because it's so filling and you're full for hours and you enjoy it, that's a winning recipe right there. So that's what I do. Like, I have a very filling breakfast. Today for breakfast, I had a cup of egg whites, 2 eggs, 8 ounces of chicken thighs, and I had a slice of toast, right? Like, that was breakfast. It's 11 p.m. right now. I'm still not really hungry. So that's the power of having a very filling breakfast that is full of whole foods. So it just keeps you full. Now, how do I find calorie maintenance? So 210 Lisa, please pay attention, all right? Because I hope the steps don't confuse you. I'm actually going to do it now. So as I talk about it, you can kind of do it yourself too. So number one, we go to google.com. We type in calorie calculator. Then we select the one from calculator.net or anyone, they're all good. It's going to ask you for your age, your gender, your height, your weight, and your activity level. And then you press calculate, and then it will give you your calorie maintenance. Okay, so there we go. Big T, I see that you dropped an equation in the comment section for Lisa, I believe. So I've never used equations like that because they're, it's not that confusing, but they just seem confusing. What about fiber? Is that important too? Yes, fiber is important. So most people say you want to get around 25 to 30 grams of fiber a day, and that's for most people. Now, my approach to getting in enough fiber is very simple. I eat 3 to 4 cups of vegetables 3 times a day, and I stick to that most of the time. So I have 3 to 4 cups of vegetables with my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner. Like sometimes I might miss a meal, but for the most part, I'm getting 3 to 4 cups of veggies 3 times a day, at least two. So that's something you can do. Now, if you don't want to eat that many vegetables, there are certain fruits that you can eat, like berries. If you don't want to do that, then you can just take a fiber supplement just to make sure that you get in enough fiber. The same way you would take a protein powder to make sure you get in enough protein, especially if you don't feel like eating that much whole food. Let's say you don't have a big appetite, you can take a fiber supplement to supplement your diet to make sure you get in enough fiber. Once you start counting calories, every food item is a number. That is true. That is very true. I remember when I first found out about calories, and even beyond that, when I first found out about how much effort it requires to burn calories, right? In addition to like, your body burns calories just keep you alive. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when I found out about how many calories were in specific food items, and then how many minutes of physical activity I would have to do to burn those calories off. Oh my goodness. It made me respect healthy people so much more, because it's like, why would I? So let me tell you guys a quick story. Every day after high school, I would walk home and I would stop by the laundromat that would be on my way home, and I would get 2 packs of peanut M&Ms, and I would get 2 Coca-Colas. So that'd be my thing. Each one of those items is 250 calories. I was literally consuming 1,000 calories as a late afternoon snack every single day, 1,000 extra calories. And then I would go home and I would watch a movie while I ate my snacks. You see how easy, like doing that, that could easily lead to me gaining 2 pounds of body fat a week, not even realizing it. Now, let's say I'm like, okay, I'm going to eat these 2 packs of M&Ms and drink these 2 Coca-Colas, and I'm going to just burn it off with exercise. In order to burn off 1,000 calories, let's say I wanted to jog to burn it off. Let's see what I would have to do. How many miles would I have to jog in order to burn off 1,000 calories? I would have to jog 10 miles every day just to burn off the snacks that I was eating as a late afternoon snack. So when I found out about how many calories was in a certain food and how much physical activity I would have to do in order to burn it off, it was crazy. So matter of fact, what I want everybody to do now is I want everyone to type in the comment section what your worst cheat meal was that you have. Like, what's one of the worst things? Like, think back to the, last time you had a bad cheat meal and it was really bad. What did you eat? And let's just kind of see how many calories was in that. I can tell you one of my the last cheat meal that I remember having that was terrible. I ate a box of cereal. It was Cinnamon Toast Crunch with some almond milk, and I had a pint of Ben and Jerry's ice cream. So that's the last and I had a pack of Oreos on top of that. That was like the last bad thing that I remember eating. Okay, we have cake and lasagna, Pizza Hut and wings, shakes, Pizza Hut, bread rolls and spaghetti, cake and lasagna. Ugh, cake and lasagna. Good late night is a good plan. Okay, now you guys can hear me on YouTube. My apologies. My apologies. Let me know if you can hear me. I know on TikTok you can hear me. I'm talking about YouTube. Let me know if you can hear me here. All right, Raymond, sorry about that. Okay. Oh, they ended the live. Okay. Um, like I said before, I need your help. Okay, May de Moisil. Are you still here? Let's see who's still in here. Just want to make sure I'm answering the right people's question. If you're still in here, right, just put it, comment in the comment section if you're still in here. Comment it, comment in the comment section if you're still in here. Okay, great, great. All right. So, do we have any more questions before I log off? Any more questions? I'll hang around for another 5 minutes. Then I got to go to the gym and do some cardio. Okay, 210 Lisa. What's up? What's up? Yeah, sorry. They ended my live because I didn't move the mouse enough. So they thought I was being inactive. All right, I see you, Raymond. I see you, Ray. Okay, great, great. So, do we have any more questions? I'll hang out for another 4 minutes. Is Jack in a Box healthy? I don't see how it could be healthy, but let's see what they got. Jack in a Box. Jack in a Box menu. No, this isn't healthy. Yeah. I used to have two sausage egg McMuffins and a hash brown for breakfast. Yeah, see? And you know what's funny, guys, right? Big T. So that tasted delicious, right? So when we switch over from eating for taste to now we are eating for our goal, like that's powerful. Yeah, that's powerful because that's like one of the biggest things that I see. It's like now I do not eat for taste right now. Like, and it's a spectrum. I don't want to say that it's like black and white. It's a spectrum. So whereas before I used to do everything for pure taste and like how did it taste? How did I feel eating it? Now it's more so about my goal takes precedence. So I eat for goal first and foremost, and then I will sprinkle in a little bit of taste. So let me give you an example. Back in the day, 100% me eating for taste is I'm going to order three McChickens from McDonald's, the chocolate chip cookies with the ice cream. I'm going to get a large fry and a sweet tea. Pure taste. Now, goal is number one. So I'm going to eat chicken breast and some vegetables. Let me sprinkle in a little bit of taste and flavor and enjoyment now. So instead of eating chicken breast, I'm going to eat some salmon and vegetables, right? So that's what I mean now. Like, what it's different. So yes, I do, or like, I eat for my goal. I eat healthy, but let me sprinkle in a little bit of taste. So I'll eat some low calorie ice cream. So I'm still able to get some enjoyment, but I'm prioritizing the goal first and foremost. Okay. All right, guys. So I apologize for me getting cut off like that if you are here on TikTok. Um, but that is it for me today. Now, once again, anybody in here that wants to work with me as a fitness coach, if you would like to join my fitness coaching program and learn more about it, if you comment the word coach, I will send you some information on how it works. Okay? Marisol. What's up, Marisol? Were you on TikTok too? Marisol, were you on TikTok? I think you were. Let me know if you were in TikTok before, Marisol. Okay. So yeah, if you want some more information on like what I do as a fitness coach, comment the word coach and I'll send you the information on it. But basically, what I do is this. I talk to you. So let me use an example. Let me use my example. Okay, Marisol, I'll use you. So let's say I'm talking to Marisol and she tells me she wants to lose 50 pounds over the next 6 months. So now I'm like, okay, I want her to start off by losing 10 pounds a month. So I'm going to give her a weekly goal of losing 2.5 pounds a week. So I'm going to tell her exactly what to eat. I'm going to tell her how much cardio to do, and I'm going to tell her what workouts I want her to do. And I'm going to make sure she does that every single day. And every week when we check in, she needs to be losing 2.5 pounds a week. And most people, there are times when we mess up a little bit and we lose motivation. And that's when the coaching comes into play, holding her accountable, making sure that she has the right mindset. She slacks off, telling her, hey, let's pick up the pace. So that's pretty much what I do. And we just make adjustments as we need to. So for anybody here that wants to work with me as a coach, comment the word coach below and I will reach out to you and we'll talk. All right. Other than that, you guys have an amazing night. God bless you all. And I'll talk to you later. All right. Peace out, guys. Okay, wait, hold on. I see Maya. Now, Maya, I'm going to try to message you now. Let's see if this works. Don't disregard that. I'm not even doing calls right now. Disregard that, Maya. I want to see if I can message you. I see Laura. All right. So Maya, I just sent you a message. Laura, I'm going to try to message you as well too. I had to change my mindset about food 100%. Yeah, I want to lose 20 pounds in 2 months. Okay, these are really good goals. Let me see. So Big T, your goal is to lose 40 to 50 pounds in the next 3 to 4 months. Um, Lisa wants to lose 20 pounds in 2 months. Laura Ridley. Laura, send me a message directly. Okay, Laura? Laura, try to send me a message directly because I'm trying to message you and I can't get through. Okay, in my fave. I appreciate that. Yeah, Marisol, you too. Try to message me directly. Laura, you still in here? Let's message Marisol. See if this one goes through. Sometimes if you have a private account, I won't be able to message you directly. So just to be safe, just send me a direct message. I have no loose skin either. I love it. Yeah, Big T, you're doing an incredible job. Tell me again, how much weight did you lose so far? Was it what, 93 pounds or 92? What was it, Big T? How much did you lose? 92 pounds. Oh, I love it. You're almost at the 100-pound mark. That's crazy. That's incredible, man. Okay. Oh, here we go. Maricel, I'm going to send you a message now. Hello. Weigh in is tomorrow. I weigh every 2 weeks. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Keep me posted. But either way, proud of you, man. You're crushing it. Okay, Marisol, I see your message. Are zero carb tortillas worth eating? Yes, I think so. I think it makes dieting a little bit more enjoyable. Is jerk chicken healthy? I want to start eating jerk chicken with potatoes and eggs for a meal. What cut of the chicken? Is it the dark meat jerk chicken or is it going to be white meat? White meat is really good. Okay, Laura, I see you. Yeah, it takes a while to load. I like pizza rolls with zero carb tortillas. Oh, you got to send me the recipe on that. This is actually a really funny one. Somebody said, okay, so if you're going to be doing that, okay, that's not terrible. Doing dark meat jerk chicken with veggies and no, so it's dark meat jerk chicken with potatoes and eggs for a meal. That's not terrible. It could be a little bit higher in calories. You know, eggs are kind of high in calorie. Dark meat chicken is higher than chicken breast, but it's not terrible. So you can still lose weight with that. I would do chicken breast, so I would alternate between the two. Okay, this is a fun question. Should I take steroids? I got beat up at school and couldn't land a single punch. So, good question. No, you should not take steroids. What you should do, and this, I don't know if you're joking or not, but you should do boxing. Honestly, you should probably do MMA. You should do MMA. But I would say definitely learn how to box, learn how to wrestle. You know, and you will be shocked. Most people, and if there's anybody who boxes or who's ever wrestled before, who's done any type of combat sport, like most people are not skilled in the yard. So if you do one of those or both of them, like you will be good. Our only thing near me is karate. So that's funny. My mother put me in karate when I was like 5. All right, so I've been doing like kind of combat sports so like my whole life. I was in karate since I was 5, and to be honest, I think karate is like nonsense. Like if you really want to know how to defend yourself, I don't think karate is like a good one, unless you go to like a really really good school and they actually like have you spar and do things like that. But I think it's nonsense. You know, I think he trains you how to get beat up. But I would definitely say do boxing and wrestle, and you'll be good. Love boxing, yes. So that is my answer for you, man. You know, yeah, I don't. Yeah, karate is like nonsense. So, sorry, tough man, Rich. Somebody said that he was getting beat up, so he wanted to know if he should take steroids, and I told him no, don't do that. You know what's funny? So, and I've also seen this as well. So this is why I'm really against like for this instance, and then I'm gonna log off because it's getting late. Um, Strength matters in a fight. It definitely does. But I've seen guys who are like not strong at all, who are just skilled, way more dangerous. So yeah. All right, everybody. I will talk to you guys later. You guys have an amazing night. I appreciate all of you guys for hanging out with me. It's kind of late. We have been on for about an hour, and it was fun tonight. I hope that you guys learned a lot. So actually, come on, let's keep these. I want to. Dang, I kind of want to like. I like running these little games in the comment section, right? So let's see. Let's see if we can. Oh, Tina Brown, I see you, Tina. What's up? Let's see if we can run some like some polls in the comment section. I want everybody to put in the comment section how many pounds you want to lose. How many pounds do you want to lose? Let's see if we can get that. Like, how many pounds do you want to lose? 40 to 50? Okay. 57, 80, 20, 200. Okay. 30, 40, 10, 20. Okay. 50, 100. Love it. Love it. 60 pounds. So that's 30 kg. Love it. 20. Want to tone also. Okay, Tina, I got you. Tina, I saw it. Tina, did you get a message from me just now? 25 to 30, 40 by February. All right, all right. I don't have an exact number. Yes, Big T. So I like your goal. You just keep losing, and then as you get leaner, then that provides more clarity. Tone, lose 100, Lisa. Okay. Frog, lose 50. Zille wants to lose 40 plus. Government take 8 steps in. Love it. Okay, Tina. All right. Elder Kathleen Foster wants to lose 50. Okay. Love it. Love it. All right, everybody. Okay, we got some big goals in here. I love it. I already lost 20 pounds. Oh, that's incredible. Already lost 20. Love it. Let's see. And this is after this. I'm gonna leave. Let's see if we can get the likes on TikTok up to 3,000. Let's see how fast can we do that. We're at 1,700. I just want to see. I've never done this. I just want to see how it works. I have your app, but I struggle with consistency. Yeah, Sarita. So, Sarita, like, you should reach out to me for coaching. Okay, Sarita. Um, Let me kind of put my. I'm gonna put my number here that, and you can text me the word coach. This is my business number, so don't call it. You're not gonna like. I'm not gonna answer if people call it. This is my business number. I see it, but I don't just answer calls on it. So I'm gonna put the business number here, so you can give me shoot me a text. Okay, this is for you. What's your name? Sarita. Just give me 1 second and just find it. Raymond, my TikTok is my same name. Better You, Better Society. Oh wow, those likes got up quick. The name of the app is Better You, Better Society. Okay, I got the number here, so I'm gonna call it out. 516-212-9162. So for anybody that wants coaching, like if you want, if you text the word coach to this number, text the word coach to 516-212-9162. I will send you some information on how the program works. And yeah. Oh, wow. That was fast. It's like, yeah, that was fast. That's it. Have everybody just text coach to this number. Um, yeah. And I'm gonna send you an application to fill out. Just fill that out, right? I don't care if like financially or whatever. Like, just fill it out, and I'm gonna look over your thing. And at the very least, I'll be able to give you some type of help. I'll try my best to give you some type of help. So just fill out the application that I send you. Text the word coach to this number, 516-212-9162. Okay, now I'm on here. All right, everybody. And that's it. My app is on the App Store. It's Better You, Better Society. The same name, the same thing everywhere. Better You, Better Society. Oh, what's up, Ray? How you doing? Oh, that's funny. So, dang. No, Ray, don't accept that. Don't accept that. I didn't mean to bring you up. I'm log it off. Don't accept that. All right, yeah. Let me drop the number in the comment section here. Ray, that was fast. Let's see. How do I do this? Text coach to 516-212-9162. All right, everybody. I just put it in the comment section. So this is the number, 516-212-9162. Just text the word coach to this number, and I'm going to send you an application for fitness coaching. Just fill it out. All right. Just fill it out, and I'll reach out to everybody tomorrow. It's getting late. Yes, Tina, I have an app. Yeah, I have an app. Do me a favor, fill out that application that I sent you, and no matter what you say, like, I'll reach out and I'll kind of just give you some more guidance. But I do have an app. The name of the app is Better You, Better Society. There's some free stuff on the app. There's some stuff on the app. I think the cheapest program is $10 a year. I mean, no, it's $10 a year for like all access to it. But there's some free stuff on there as well too. It's Better You, Better Society. Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate that. And if you text me, do me a favor, like give me your name too, just so I know who it is. All right. So, like Tina, if you text me, just like say like Tina, just so like I remember who it was. Say the number again. It's right here. The number is pinned. Is text the word coach to 516 212-9162. Oh wow, it didn't get approved. Sorry. So it's in the comment section. It's text coach to 516-212-9162. You helped me a lot. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, thank you, Marisol. I appreciate you. Carlos Rodriguez from Hawaii, but I live in Arizona now. Carlos, did you text me? Did you text me, Carlos? Because like, tell me your name in the text message. That's what I mean. Gotcha, Tina. Tina Brown, I see you. I see you, Tina. All right, it is time for me to go to the gym. Guess what? I have to do 40 minutes of cardio. 40 minutes of cardio. So what do you guys like to do when you do your cardio to help the time pass? I like to listen to like comedy. I've been listening to a lot of like I listen to a lot of what Dave Chappelle like while I do my cardio. Yeah, I gotta do 40 minutes of cardio and I'm tired right now, but it is what it is. So I have a fitness coach for myself. All right. Now I know what to do. I'm motivated, but just having a coach helps you. It pushes you. All right. Listen to crime stories. What is with women in listening to like crime stories? You know what's funny? Like, so my wife will look at me watching like so I like Dexter, but Dexter is fake, and she'll be like, "Oh, it's too bloody, it's gory, I don't like it," but it's fake. So like I watch it, I find it entertaining. But she will watch like real life documentaries about like craziness. I'm like, you're watching real life serial. Like that's so much scarier than this. I can't watch that, but it's funny how that is. I'm gonna be what type of cardio? I'm gonna do the Stairmaster. So I'm gonna be on the Stairmaster for 40 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. I already did an hour plus on the Stairmaster earlier. So I did an hour on the Stairmaster this morning. If I get down there, if I'm tired, I'll just walk on the treadmill with an incline. So it'll be either or. How can you train at home? Do squats, do the basics. I have a video that I'm going to post soon about how to do that. I just been really busy, so I haven't had time to create it, but I will try to make it as soon as I can. But last time we saying this, that is it for tonight. I will talk to you guys later. What do we say in the text? In the text, Miss J, just text your name. Well, text me the word coach. Yeah, text me the word coach, and then just text me your name. All right. Peace. Later, guys. Okay. And actually, before I go, what I'm going to do is everybody that texted me, I'm going to send you a link to schedule a call with me. All right. And on the call, like I'll just let you know more about like how the program works, etc. And see if we can get you started. So, and I'll try to work with you guys as well too. So, you know, and try to get you guys to that goal. But now I'm leaving. Okay. Lynn asked for the number again. Can somebody put the number in the comment section for Lynn and Diamond? Thank you, Ray. I appreciate that. 516-212-9162. Thank you, Ray. All right, Diamond and Lynn, text that number. Okay, that's it. Later, guys. What's good, Coach Sam? Hey, what's up? All right, everybody. I'll talk to you guys later. I appreciate you guys for rocking out with me for so long. Later. I lost my mobility during COVID. I'm fighting to get it back. Dang, sorry to hear that, Carlos. But definitely it's possible. We just start slow and we build up. Does the Stairmaster really help your glutes, or can I just do the treadmill on incline? So, Tina, the treadmill nor the Stairmaster help your glutes. Those two pieces of equipment are for burning more calories. So, they help you lose body fat. But in order to grow your glutes, you have to do strength training. So, like lunges and leg press and hip thrust, you have to do strength training exercises. Okay. But Tina, we'll talk soon. All right. And I'll kind of walk you through, just give you, like break it down for you. All right. All right, everybody. Later.